Good morning, Michael Scott, Scotty Man Photo. I'm back here at Grapevine Lake and looking for an interesting, I don't know what I'm looking for this morning actually. Yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. Take two. But that's the beauty of being a landscape photographer. I forgot what I was going to say, but anyway. See it. Well, why don't we let this plane go over? Crap. Maybe I can capture some of these ducks coming in. I don't know what those are, you know. I lost my train of thought. I could make a frickin' bloopers out of this entire video. Shee. I think that yeah, take two. So, and in Fort Worth, there's always an airplane flying over. I thought I would, I don't know what I'm saying. And there comes another one of those planes. And I'll do take 4. Because I think I spit in the camera. God, I hate when that happens. Back to the coffee. Good morning, Michael Scott, Scotty Man Photo. Back here at Grapevine Lake. Another interesting morning. Not searching for a composition, so I was thinking kind of a rocky scene that I had noticed before over by the beach, an area I know pretty well. So we'll see what the sunrise does this morning. I think it's going to be okay. Predictions are decent, but certainly not fantastic. But nevertheless, it's always great to be out. So, interesting thing this morning. You know, I've been here a few times, and they started locking the gate. And you know, as a landscape photographer, that's certainly one of the things that always bothers me is trying to get to an area and set up and kind of beat the sunrise, so to speak. So, and often some of the twilight sun is some of the best times. So sunrise is about 6:50 this morning, and you know, getting here about 6:10. It's not ideal. I'd like to be here before. I really like to get set up, get my composition lined up well before the twilight and certainly before sunrise. So most of my images, I think, take place before sunrise. So right at the twilight hours. So. But anyway, kind of disappointing that it's taken longer to get inside. So, but many parks are like that. So, one of the breaks of being a photographer is being able to get into areas like this when you need to. All right, so I get out and find my composition. That's a possible composition one day. I don't know if today is that day or not. Good silhouette image. Very nice silhouette image. Well, I was on my way over to the bluffs, and you know, it's a decent scene. A lot of trash over there, though, really concerned me. So anyway, on the way back to the truck to grab the gear, I noticed this tree in the distant background that you know, it looked really nice. Nice silhouette image with the sun, and the way the colors were aligned. So it had a nice pink cast onto into the sky and onto the lake. And unfortunately, I really didn't get down here in time to capture that color and that silhouette like I wanted to. So, but nevertheless, I took the image. So, but you know, like I say, I mean, you really don't know till you get back into post. But I think this is probably an image that I will come back for with a better sky and try to recapture. So, I'm gonna see what the sky brings, and maybe scout around and try to capture another image. So, yeah.
You say take me on a treasure hunt. I long for something new. Have you heard the fairies when they sing and dance? Oh, I wish it was me.
You know, I always say that it doesn't matter about the image, and it's all about the experience of getting out. And you know, it's kind of mornings like this where you know, it's really not coming together like I'd hoped, but it's true confirmation that, you know what, image or no image, it is great to get out, and this is truly what landscape photography is all about. You know, it's not always, you know, you don't always walk away with an award-winning image. It's a trial and error. It's many times of visiting the same places over and over again, and you know, it's like taking a ride in the country. Enjoy the ride. Well, I don't know if this image is really going to work out, but kind of seeing what the sun does. I mean, sometimes you can capture the light on your subject, and it casts a warm color, and that sometimes makes all the difference. But I was really going for the silhouette image here. So, but anyway, hey, one of the things I wanted to talk about was kind of these where lines converge on an image, and I don't know if you can really see it, but kind of where the branch comes down right here, you can see it kind of cutting into the building in the distant background, and I'm, you know, not really trying to get those sharp, but they're shapes nonetheless, and you can tell that they're buildings. And kind of when you're composing your image, often you'll have a choice. The line can kind of cut into an object in the background, or something that you don't want. I don't like these intersecting lines cutting into other objects, and it's always best to kind of offset this. You can move just a little bit here, if you can see it there. If you can move just a little bit from the building, away from the building, you can kind of change whether the line is cutting into the building or kind of going around it. So I think a lot of times, you know, those intersecting points Certainly for any beginners or anybody looking to improve their compositions, I think that's something to definitely be mindful of. And don't let your branches kind of cut into your into objects in the background or the foreground if you can avoid it, because it's just more aesthetically pleasing, I think, if these lines don't intersect, if possible anyway. Just a thought for the day while I sit here and ponder maybe another composition. And I thought I better see what else I can find out here. The sun is really casting a nice warm light here and on the bluff, so let's see what I could come up with.
Later, it comes later, dear, for many of us. I promise you that we learn through the wrongs.
Well, I saw this image of opportunity, as I call it. So it's the kind of the sun casting a warm glow on the rocks here, as you can see. Get out here where you can see better. Yeah, so I was trying to use this rock right here to kind of bring some balance to the composition, but my goal was to kind of capture the background, kind of the waves, the ripple of the waves coming in, but yet kind of fade off into into the light, so to speak. So yeah, the light almost looks like a fog as the brilliance increases as you go on out towards the opposite shoreline. So yeah, we'll see how that turns out. I mentioned earlier about coming back to a location over and over and over, and I think that has to happen. Certainly, if you're not cropping in fake skies, and I'm not passing judgment on that. Anybody wants to do that, that's their business, and it's not my photography. I like to capture an image as I saw it, and or to the best of my ability to reproduce the moment that I had while I was out here capturing the image. So anyway, I do think you have to come back several times to capture the image that you're looking for. Certainly, if you're looking for the right conditions, the right sky, summer, the right season, depends on the image that you're going for. And I think that this lake, Grapevine Lake, has a lot to offer a landscape photographer. So I see me coming back here many times and in many seasons to capture a variety of images. I don't think that you can come to the scene of an image that you'd captured before, and like I'd mentioned in the past, you're not going to capture that same image twice. There's always something different about it. So, and in Fort Worth, there's always an airplane flying over. Oh, beautiful morning. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I would say, though, if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit that little bell icon there too, and that will alert you of any future videos that I post, so you get a notification. And leave me a comment. And if I don't see you down the road, maybe I'll see you on the trail.
shimmer on our skin.